Oh, hi. I got it.
You meant to let me in, I think.
Huh? No,
You
no.
meant to let me in.
I went to let you in.
Sorry?
Have you used this platform before?
No?
No. All
Okay,
right.
so wait, so this is recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
How
I'm
do
gonna
we...
post it like that uncut lah. I'm just gonna do this only.
Okay, doesn't matter. If you
Okay, so
live
like,
stream it, same thing.
yeah, sadly you can't get it live stream. I didn't know you have to wait 24 hours to get approval.
So
Damn.
so every time you want to live stream, you need to wait 24 hours before
No. It's just like the
it
first time
starts.
you do it. Yeah, they have to verify that you're like a real person, not a bot, I guess.
That's okay.
Where are you right now? That's a nice painting behind you. You're at home?
Yeah, I hope.
That's a nice home.
Dining table.
You got own aquarium and all.
Who is at the own aquarium? Okay, what do we want to talk about in this live stream?
What do we talk about? That's a good question. I don't know, like what, like I wouldn't consider we are like a damn good businessman. And then we can't talk about business that much. So there's that. I mean, but we can touch on the surface and like how we start up, our struggles, um, like what we're encountering right now,
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to
or we can
start?
touch on other topics. I mean, we don't have to focus on business, right? We can always talk about
Just
other.
to get us used to like
Yeah, this
talking.
guy is to talking in front of this camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it will
You,
be easier.
you said you did one podcast with your friend, correct?
Mm.
Like how do you guys do it? Like using what kind of platform?
He asked me questions and then I answer the questions.
You answer the question. So who suggested it? Like you said, oh, you should
He's
do a podcast. Oh, he
he's like,
suggested it.
no, he just finds like a lot of founders to like interview and everything.
So he just started as well.
He actually started with another guy like 2 years ago, and then after that they stopped because they had like conflicting like ideas. One wants it very professional, then one wants it like very like casual. So
Oh,
they stopped, and then the casual one like continued doing his own one.
and then they split like two ways, two branches.
Yeah, but the other one stopped doing it anyways.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But it's not. But he asked very good questions as the thing. But ours is more like we
I think
just
we're like
practice.
chill, they just talk like a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, talk, and then we just tell our story. Yeah.
He's from
Do you want
Australia
to
as well.
start? Sorry?
He's from Australia as well.
Yeah, it's from Australia.
So you
He's
guys did
Malaysian.
like a live recording or something like that as well.
No, his one is recorded and then he posts up.
He recorded and posted or something. Okay, but it's on like audio version only lah, no videos.
No, on video as well.
No videos though.
Video as well.
That's like your first time doing it. I mean, it is my first time lah, so I don't know. I'm trying to get a feel, get a groove.
Yeah, but I think you should definitely tell your story. Like I guess we can like tell people like where we first met. We met in like high school, like
We
since we
met
were
in high
14.
school when we were 14. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Back then, when I first met you, you're like chubby all around and short lah. Yeah. You're a Liverpool fan. I'm a Liverpool fan also. Then that's how we
Yeah.
clicked on. And
I
then
think so.
I mean, our class is very small lah. We only have one Form 2 class only, so we just get along.
It's only like one building in a shop lot. So
Just like one shop lot, and then we just talk. Hey, get along. Okay, you're a guy. I'm a dude, and like just mingle around.
yeah, there's not many options then. But that time, like before that you wanted to study something else, right?
No lah. All the while, I've always wanted to study like ACCA accounting. I always had a dream like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Then one day my dad told me, millionaire actually a bit of money only. He said, not everyone want to be millionaire, not millionaire, bro. Like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, but
And then
you're doing very well.
I wanted to do accounting because one of my cousin, he's like a prodigy lah. And then he stayed with my family that time because some incident. And then
Oh.
every month he gets like a ACCA cert,
Oh.
the high achiever and all those. Then my parents like, you see, your cousin doing so well. You get last place.
Typical Asian family.
Yeah, my family is damn toxic, bro. So, no, maybe my son, when he's 12 years old, look watching this bear, he's like, hey, daddy, you also damn toxic, right?
You better hope you're not like that. That's the
Yeah,
good thing
I
about it.
don't be like. I mean, back in our days, primary school. I don't know about you, but like, I'm from a Chinese school, right? Wow, dude, I eat cane every day, bro. Like all the things they must say, right? I get one wrong. Wow, fuck.
You get beaten up all the time. And I was in like the back classes also, so I'll always
Yeah,
get
like,
beaten.
last class, one class, we have about 45 students. So we have four class. So I'm ranked. I'm ranked at the last class, and then I'm ranked like number 40.
I don't remember what I was trying.
So
I knew I wasn't very high.
I'm like the 1%.
I mean, look at where you're at now, so doesn't really matter, does it?
I think yeah, lah, education qualification doesn't really matter. Like last time, we put a lot of emphasis on like UPSR, IGCSE, all the results, right? Oh, if you don't get A, you trash in life. You're gonna be garbage man. But
The time,
now,
like, yeah, it's quite different from what we have now.
now it's more relaxed, lah. Like the parents nowadays, right? They don't allow their teachers to discipline the students.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why you cane why you cane my son? Cannot, you must ask me whether it can or not. Wow. But back in our days, right? Dude, they just freestyle with the rotan, bro. Whack ass, whack your arm, bro. Oh my god.
Last time I remember putting glue on my hand. Because have you tried it? They
That
put
was,
a glue
that
on
was,
your hand to like.
and then you hope that rotan will.
I mean, like you try anything to like not feel the pain, I guess.
Yeah, but now think about it, right? Like, I think because of all this caning and punishment, right? It actually like pushes us not to be curious.
Try. Yep.
Yeah, not to try, because if I try, I get wrong, I get caned.
Yep.
If I don't try, I also get caned. Then might as well I save my effort and my mind. Just get caned, lah, dude. I get wrong, also get caned, lah.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people think. Honestly, like I guess there's two ways of thinking of it, right? Because like if you didn't get caned last time, right, you won't be as strong as you are now as well. In a way, if you think about it, if you didn't get beaten up, like you wouldn't.
You don't have the discipline right now.
Yeah. So it really depends. It's like 50-50. You don't know what's. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't get caned last time, like how I become.
Out.
Yeah. But like, we can say like nowadays people are more soft than last time.
Yeah.
Like our parents' generation, they went through so much more hardship than we did, and then like people in the next generation are gonna go through less hardship than we did.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna get softer and softer, I guess.
I mean, we always want the best for our next generation. Like for my son, I want the best for him. So I don't want him to get caned. So I send him like somewhere better education. Like for my parents, I think their mindset, they have like, oh, my kids have to study well so that they can be in a profession, job, and they earn hard money instead of coming out doing business, which is risky. Then they have this kind of mindset. I don't know.
But your dad did start his business very early, right? He started when you were in high school or earlier on.
My dad,
yeah, your dad started very early on. Before you were born?
Before I was born, my dad started business already, but he failed a lot of times. Right? His first business was a contractor, developer. He failed also. So he always told us that he start -0. Because he borrow loan shark like 700,000 to start out his own business. And he said, luckily, everything managed to survive and all work through. But if not, right?
It's a good story. Like this kind of story you can definitely share. Like I think it inspires a lot of people. Like nobody knows like our parents' stories.
Correct. There's so many good stories, right? That's not been told by Malaysian business. I think Malaysian have a lot of good businessmen. Like a lot of damn good story that can be tapped upon. Like a lot of lessons. Like recently, I just watched a podcast by Wilson. I think Wilson is a beauty founder in Malaysia. He's about 30 years old only. His story is quite inspiring also. Yeah. He started a business with his wife around when he was 20 years old, I think. Yeah, with no capital, he just built up. Then now I think he's running like 60, 70 million per annum business. Quite established.
I
Yeah.
have heard so many stories before. Like my partner's mom's close friend. She started selling, disposable razor. She went to all the kampong with a van. She just sold disposable razor. That's all she sold, right? Then slowly she brought in Fisherman's Friend. Then she created that brand. I forgot that brand. You know those hair accessories one? What is it
Yeah.
called?
Shiseido or
No,
L'Oreal.
no, another one. Like she started a lot, and now they have like the brand called Hijau as well, a makeup brand.
Okay.
Hijau. It's
Okay.
all in the pharmacies and all. But very very rich. She drives a gold color Bentley.
But in Malaysia, Australia,
Malaysia.
go Bentley. Oh, I
Hijau,
never seen go Bentley.
gold
This is sick.
Bentley is. She stay in what's that called?
Damansara Heights.
No,
Oh, Tropicana.
Tropicana. Yeah. Stay in Tropicana.
Got few there. Tropicana, Hatama, Damansara Heights. This book. Oh, this.
It's all a lot of money. But yeah, but I think there's definitely a lot of stories that we can like definitely tell because like I heard of plenty of stories. Like my dad himself, like last time he also wanted to like suicide as well and all. There's so many stories. Like it's like no one ever tells anybody anything.
Like suicide from what? Business failure.
No, at that time he was doing margin trading.
Oh,
Because you get greedy or you want to make money. Everyone want to make money. Like us now, we also still always constantly want to make more money. That's all we really think about, honestly.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
but
I think him losing that money, right, taught him a lot of lessons that can't be taught. Like
anyway,
personally, right, for me, 2021 was what 2021 to 2022 was my worst year. Was my
why?
worst year in terms of like my life, like relationship, financial, personal life, or everything went down the hill, like down the bottom hill. I also thought about depression, about suicide, but I just work harder. Then I just forget about it. Then I just like, oh, okay, like,
Have you
eventually.
ever seen a therapist for it?
Sorry,
Have you seen a therapist for it?
I actually wanted to see a therapist, but then I checked the price. Then I'm like, fuck no.
It's so expensive.
Bro,
I
one hour is about what? One session, 200 plus, I think. I was like, what? So
It's
expensive.
normal. It's
So I
normal.
just take that price and subscribe to gym. 2 months. I just work out every day. Work out. Then eventually,
I think I remember that period of time where you keep working out. I think that was
yeah,
the period.
that was my depression period. Yeah, I keep working out only.
But what made you like so depressed?
I gained about 500 plus K in crypto,
Yeah.
and I lost it all due to
Wow.
margin trading also, leverage. Because
Oh,
I
that
over greedy lah. But now I'm building back almost there already. So I'm break evening right now. Soon.
that's okay. But that's not your main income though, so it's still okay.
Yeah, that's not my main income. So when I was risking it, I told myself if I lose all this money, I don't mind.
That's what I told
Back then
myself.
I haven't lose it. Back then I haven't lose it. So I told myself I lose whatever. Well, I really lost all my 500K. And I'm like, oh my god, 500K. It took
How
me
much
like
do I
1 year to get the 500K. Then it took me like 1 month and a half to lose it all.
Not
Wow,
surprised.
that feeling, right? Cannot buy on it. Next level feeling. Right? I don't know how you feel. Like 500K, you lose it in 45 days, right?
I
Thinking
don't know.
back, right? Wow, I don't wish this upon anyone.
But
Very
was that your? Do you have like another like? Do you have a savings account or you put everything all inside it?
all in. All in.
You all. Why would you do that?
Because I'm not married, ma. Then I don't have kids. I have no commitment. I'm staying with my parents. So like, okay lah, go big or go home, superhero mode. That's all in on the silent.
Oh, that is very risky. I mean, like, look, at least it's a lesson that you learn.
Well, it's a damn good lesson. I can say that's like my origin story. Because during that same year, I broke up with my ex-girlfriend. Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
So yeah, a lot of things happened. So I learned a lot from that period.
But it's good. It's good to like go through the hardship and then like you're fine now. You have
Yeah.
family. You
Yeah,
have a kid.
I'm very happy right now. I'm getting it back slowly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Hey, but
yeah,
like you're in media because you run a media agency business, right? You haven't played with live streaming yet.
I
Because right
actually
now you
just
see a lot of popular content creators, they're all like focusing more on live content.
I don't think it works in Australia because I just spoke to one of my like interns today. Like we were talking about it, like how I don't know yesterday actually, like how Australia doesn't adopt a lot of technology compared to other countries. Because like I've been looking at live streaming, right? Even the US, right, is actually gaining traction. Live streaming
US,
in US, but Australia, right, for some reason, it's always this weird market where I thought about it. Like, talked to my sister because she's also a business partner in the agency, right? Like,
yeah,
what's her thoughts on live streaming to sell, right? Live sales, right?
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
as a content creator also, like you don't have to be selling, like just document your life or tour around the place or show the shop. I don't know.
I think documenting your life is fine, but live streaming. When you say live streaming, like my head goes into like live sales. Like you know how those people in
TikTok
Malaysia,
shop, can
yeah,
Facebook.
I'm not sure if it will work in Australia, like that version of it. I think documenting your life is normal. Anybody can do it. It's just how
Yeah.
comfortable you are with doing it.
I mean,
But
documenting your life through recording is one thing, but documenting your life through like live stream is a different ball game.
I don't. How will you document your life?
Do
Live
you do
streaming?
you watch like Speed and all those when he's travel around China? Yeah,
No, I
like
don't.
it's so crazy that he can engage his viewers for 7 8 hours straight.
Does he live stream the whole thing?
Yeah, he live
Oh,
stream the whole process. Like
yeah.
when he get in the car, when he goes out, when he walk, he just live stream only. But then he needs to be on ball on his toe.
Yeah, he
He
never
need
say something wrong or something.
yeah, that's another. I think that's another level. Already.
I mean, he's very so comfortable in front of the camera, and he's himself. You know, when he does stuff right, how his character is like, right? I think it's his real life. Like that's how he is in person. He's not like acting to, he's not acting and becoming a different character when he's like live streaming.
His personality.
It's
I
like,
mean, so
yeah,
it's easy
it's
for
just
him to turn on.
yeah, and people resonate with his personality. So it's like it's hard to fake it. It's very hard to fake it if you say he live streams for 8 hours.
Bro,
It's very hard to fake it.
he's in his next level. I think he's even better than I don't know Mr. Beast. Like
So
Mr. Beast is like more like
Yeah.
recording very well planned big production show.
Yeah,
Wow, he's the like the A team. But if you talk about content
Does someone
creation,
record him the whole time? Sorry.
okay, dude. Bring your dog in, bro. Bring your dog
Sorry?
in. Don't see your
Can.
dog. See your dog.
Come. Come on. Up.
Ah, it's a real life teddy bear.
Oh, he really look like a teddy bear. Very naughty. He's only
How,
like 1 year.
Oh, 1 year old.
Mm.
It's a he or she.
He.
Is there any difference in like he or she? Their attitude.
I think the
Like
boys are.
are
I think the boys are like a lot more lovable than the females. The females tend to like be more independent, very independent. I think because when we were picking the puppy right last year, we were choosing between a male and female. The female right don't care about people, and the female just run and walk around. But then this one kept like playing with us. I,
uh,
I think it. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what I heard.
I don't know, but my pup at home is a female, very 黏我, very
Yeah.
very yeah, very active with me.
That dog very old, yeah. How old
Yeah,
is it? At least like 12, 13 years old, yeah, I think.
no
Around,
lah, 8 years, I think 6 to 8
no,
years.
cannot be 8 years. Oh, maybe. Remember that time we wanted to start the candle business from Australian
Yeah.
beeswax?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the wax already. To be honest, I'm like, where's the wax?
No, because that's the last time I saw your dog because you were still living there.
Yeah, hey, you should drop by again. My house.
Your old house? I mean,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
family.
yeah.
You still
Then
go
we
back?
we can do like a live recording over there.
No, you
And our
can.
third floor, I got a nice view. We just talk.
You can record anywhere. But Yeah, but I think I'll go back like another round to see like wedding venues and all. I don't know
How
when.
much is your like your overall wedding budget? Like your I don't know. Have you talked about
The
it?
wedding planners were around 230,000 ringgit
Yeah, so it's like quite pricey.
for 300 packs.
How many packs? 300.
300. Hmm.
300 packs.
350.
You know, and so it's about 30 tables.
Yeah, 30 tables. 30 to 35 tables.
30 to 25 tables. Is it a
25.
KL hotel?
No, we're gonna do a garden wedding.
Oh,
Garden wedding.
so
The one
one
that we
table.
saw.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So one
The
table
one
is
that
about.
sorry, you
No, you
speak
go.
first.
You go. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, the one we saw that day that I think we'll most likely book is the one that can see the whole KL, the skyline one.
Oh wow.
What's it called? I can't
Is it
remember the name.
is it like nearby Rawang there? Like on the way, like hilly place? No.
I think it's near a hill there. It's near a hill
Hill.
there. Yeah.
Then I think per table is about 2,000, 3,000.
Probably. I don't know.
Damn,
Probably.
just getting married.
You already got married. You just don't want to invite anybody.
No, I don't invite bro. I don't have budget. Eh. I don't have the budget to do. Eh.
You have a budget to do anything you want. Come on.
Bro, I lost 500K, bro. I have no budget to do
You
anything.
see, you're almost breaking even already. So
But I promised my wife that I'll do one for our 10 years anniversary with our kids. And then maybe I do it in Bali because she always talk about Bali. So maybe like a Bali beach 10-year anniversary. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan.
that's nice. Well, my friend got married in Bali last year. But like quite nice. Quite nice.
Did you go?
Yeah, I went last
Oh,
year.
is it like a hotel or like a well-known hotel, or is it like a
No, it's like a garden wedding style.
garden wedding? No ocean, just garden.
Was it like the place where they did their vows and all is in front of the ocean, if I'm not mistaken. And then after it gets moved to like different locations.
That's
Like the dinner is somewhere else, and then there's like a cocktail hour and all this, which is what Jill wants to like kind of emulate as well, I think. So it's like a garden wedding style. Because everyone get married in a hotel in Malaysia.
so boring, right?
In like the Western countries, they all do garden weddings. So
I don't know. For me, like wedding is very personal. I don't like to invite too many people.
our plan was not to invite too many people, but you know, both sides of my family also got 10.
Of course, Malaysians family, they want like, oh, my eldest son is getting married. Please come.
That's why I was surprised that your dad actually let you just get. He because you're his elder son as well.
Yeah, but no choice, no. Like that, no. What to do? I just do it. But I don't know. If I were to do it again, I will do it again. Because I'm quite happy how it turned out. No regrets.
As long as you're happy and you have, there's no point regretting, right? It's like as long as you're happy now, it's like it's not really. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there's no point regretting. You can regret all you want, but cannot change it. You just move forward. What can you do?
Yeah. Okay, do you want to go into what challenges you face this week? I mean, it's a mid-week, so there's not much.
Well, I have a lot of challenges in my business right now. We have a lot of problems with our internal system because I'm trying to scale. And then one thing about scaling is you have to get your foundation strong. Like all your accounting system, your ERP system. I don't know whether you're familiar with that. Like, because we are a trading company. So when we buy from overseas and we want to sell locally, right, there's a lot of things that you have to go through. And then in Malaysia, there's not much service provided. It's all very old. It's very off the shelf solution. There's no like very they don't provide all the bell and whistle features for you. Like you have to do a lot of duplicate admin work, which wastes a lot of time. So what I'm trying to do is trying to improve my internal system. A lot of bugs. Oh my god.
A lot of bugs. Well, so the problem is what's the actual problem? Like is it the fact that you have to buy it from overseas, or is there like a lot of what's that called, paperwork to do to buy stuff from overseas?
Okay, the fundamental problem is a lot of paperwork, a lot of admin work. So I'm trying to eliminate all this admin work by introducing a new system in. So I have
But all
this
the
old system,
Hmm.
I have this new front end system. So there's two
Yeah.
systems running.
You're trying to connect it.
I'm trying to integrate it through an
Yeah.
API. Then
Yeah.
there's a lot of bugs. Like
Okay.
maybe this document didn't communicate to this accounting system. So there's a lot of missing problem that we are still improving it.
I can't help
Yeah.
you. I
Oh,
don't know.
I also don't know. I pass it to my brother. I'm like, hey, you got to do this tedious stuff you go do.
That's very no very hard. It sounds like you need to create your own software to do it.
Correct, yeah. But then if you really want to design your own software, right, easily 400-500K.
Yeah.
I really interviewed a few developer. Yeah. It's around there, the budget.
But the good thing about like creating your own software is you can sell it next time as well.
You can sell it next time, but that's not the main benefit. The main one is you can cater to your own company's requirement, like your SOP, because different companies have different SOP.
Mm.
So I can cater to my own business model. Yeah, like how we work. Then I just design accordingly.
Mm.
Yeah, and
That's-
then so my main focus is just to build up my foundation, and then I let my salesman the rest to scale it up. So once my foundation is strong enough, right? Wow, then I can pump it.
That's
Like
good.
like just now before we had this recording, I was actually talking with one property agent. So we're looking for a commercial land in Ara Damansara to buy up, and then we're gonna set up a tire workshop because the population density in Ara Damansara, right, is damn dense.
Is
It's a
it
lot of
because people are living there, or is it because a lot of people
recently
work?
there's a lot of recently there's a lot of newly constructed condominium by Sam Dhabi.
Oh.
Then a lot of rich people as well, lah. Tropicana, Kota Damansara, the Saujana. So there's a lot of residential people here. So I'm thinking to set up a tire workshop that focus on passenger vehicles over here. So remember
Like the
we
one.
discussed,
Also?
yeah, the one we discussed earlier in Sunway.
Mm.
That thought was to do China tires, but then I realized like if you do China tires, right, very cheap, no. You cannot target the upper market. There's not much margin. You have to play volume. So I think I have to start with high premium brand first. Then once I
But
establish stuff, then only move downwards. It's
I
like
guess
how it's like how Tesla works. You know how Tesla the business model? They start with Roadster first. They sell their Roadster, their sport cars. And then once they then they work slowly to Model S, then Model S, then Model 3, Model Y. Yeah, then they get scale. Then that's my strategy. But I don't know, it may change.
but their strategy isn't it because like they wanted to like get more eyes on it first?
No,
Like
you
the
get the funding to build up the chassis, the architecture, the structure of the battery. Yeah.
so they sell a
So
higher ticket item first to fund the rest of their
to
projects.
fund the right, yeah. So once they get the high ticket right, if you can do Model S already, then you confirm can sell the downgraded
Yeah.
version, Model 3 and Model Y. Then you scale it, and then your fixed cost all is gonna go down, and that's where your profit margin goes up already. You just scale it, so it's just a matter of scaling game. Once you got the product right already, you got the product and also the business model. I think the business model is very important. Because different business have different business model. It's not a plug and play type.
Mm.
But you have to get it right. Once you get it right, then you can scale automatically.
Scaling is where I haven't reached the part of scaling.
Scaling,
Right now, my biggest problem is like internal team communication. Like right now, we're like recreating all the SOPs and like all the, you know how like I told you previously, like the marketing team has like different divisions. Like some
yeah,
does graphics and then some does the social media, some do ads, some do. Each of them have their own department. Like that time we had one department that is both social media and the graphics, and they were like chasing like information from everybody else, from the account manager and whatnot. So right now we're changing the whole module whole system. Like the account manager manages majority of what the client needs. So account manager finds out whether there's enough photography for their social media, find out whether the graphics is done and everything, instead of the graphics team and the social media team chasing everyone for the photos and everything, chasing
so
for information.
you get the account manager to do it. Then after that, she's like a middleman to liaise with the customer and also your internal team.
problem is the account manager is like a mix of like all the directors as well, because like it's quite hard to find an account manager, to be honest, that can manage everything.
It's like a relationship manager, you know. You need to know how to talk.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, if you look at most agencies, right, one account manager, right, usually manages like maximum of 3 to 4 clients. But right now, right, like myself, I'm managing I think 7 or 8, and then my other business partner is managing like 7 or 8 or so. Then my sister also managing like quite a few. So it's like it's quite a lot. I mean, we're still small. Like the team is like what, 9 people.
Okay.
So it's the majority of them do either content or the graphics.
So wait,
So
you
like,
just now said your challenges is communication, correct?
yeah, and like actually having a proper role. The role very important because like once my role, right, is quite complex. My role is like I'm still doing account manager, I'm still doing the ads, then I'm still like overseeing other stuff as well. So it's like sometimes you lose your identity to know what to do at the right time.
I think that's normal. I'm also having that kind of problem. I don't think it's a problem. It's a founders, like it's your company, man. You have to be the fireman. You need to be like of all things, you know.
Yeah, to pick out everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like tomorrow my operation staff is on leave. I have to manage my fleet of trucks. No choice.
So you have to tell them where to go and everything.
Yeah. I have to tell them where to go, which order to take, which one to do. So yeah,
Isn't there an automated system for that to know like who?
you have to be very flexible in this logistic business. You can't automate it because the thing that you can automate is fixed. Like you want to calculate salary, commission, all this can be automated. But orders, they are very flexible. Sometimes they say, oh, you load here. Sometimes they change to another different location. Sometimes they say 2 locations. It's hard to set up unless you got your own system development. Like I said, no, your internal system have to be damn strong to scale.
There's no plug and play kind of system for you.
But you plug and play cannot. Like we are just small business like SME. Like we can't buy those like 500K system. So we just do it ourselves. I'm the 500K system, bro. But I don't get paid at 500K.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get paid more than 500K. But I think like we'll keep going on like this for next like until you're comfortable with recording your life. I think like the whole purpose of this like live streaming or whatever this is called is just to get us comfortable in recording our own lives.
For me, it's that as well, but also to improve my communication skill. Because I realized I spend most of my time sitting in my office and just do my own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really communicate with my staff. I mean, I communicate in Mandarin, but I don't have the opportunity to practice my English speaking skill with some with.
I realized your English actually went backwards.
Yeah, like my Bahasa Malaysia is not bad either.
I mean, that's good as well, but that's okay. Like, I think like so. Is your plan to document like what you said previously? Are you actually looking for your videographer at the moment?
Now, no, I'm not looking for it right now.
Not yet.
Still a lot of things on hand. I'll try to do it myself first. I try to video myself, then try to edit, then get a feel of the whole process. Then after that, maybe I only consider hiring a full-time personally. I pay myself. That's okay. I don't think my
Pay yourself.
Yeah.
Every time you tell me all of this thing, right, you always end up paying yourself. Huh?
Yeah, because if I pay myself, I can do it. But if I wait for company budget, you wait slowly wait. You wait 10 years, you don't have.
Fair enough. Well, wait, so like you got rid of your driver already, right?
Yeah, I got rid of my driver because the business is too very tedious. You have to follow up like from morning to night.
But you follow up or the driver follow up? That time.
I have to follow up.
Oh, okay. It's not worth your time.
It's not worth. There is opportunity in that industry, but you need staff to help you. Not for me lah, because I calculate the ROI. Doesn't worth. Not worth my time.
Yep,
I think I do other stuff better. Yeah.
Can lah. You got 2 kakak, right? You just say, hey, can you help me follow up?
I don't know, free, bro. You're taking my baby.
Two kakak take care of one baby. Doesn't
No
make
lah, one
sense.
kakak take care baby nanny one full-time nanny.
Then
One is in charge of the whole house, like cleanliness of the whole house.
your house is not that big until you need like kakak to clean every single day.
Oh, my private chef it's just my private chef.
She cook
Bro,
what a
my
day?
Indo cook quite damn good at her cooking. That's how I got from 73 kilo to now 76 kilo. Bro. Oh my god.
What, you gain weight again? Are you still going to the gym?
I gain weight. Yeah, I skip lunch and I go to gym. Later after this recording, I will go down and do some jog. Yeah. Oh, you're active in jiu-jitsu, right? Oh, you stopped already.
Yeah.
Got injured.
I got injured last year. Then after that, yeah, I got injured end of last year, and then I went back again. Then I came back 2 weeks ago. I went to 2 sessions last week, and then I realized like I'm quite sick. So I was like,
Sick.
quite sick. I was like, I had like very fluish. Like couldn't breathe properly.
Oh, right.
So like last week, right? I was like, last Monday or Friday. Well, I was like, because I go to that class where all they actively compete on. They're all professionals. So I go to those classes and it's very, very tough. Like when I came back, right, I straight away go back in, right? I couldn't breathe at all. And I don't know. Like mentally, I was defeated. Honestly, mentally, I was defeated. Because like right now, I have this friend, right? He's a physio that is also coaching me for lifting and all, right? I told him like, oh, that day I came back, I really felt defeated.
You have really stopped a long time, is it? Like how long did
No,
you
I didn't.
stop?
I stopped for like 2 weeks because I was back in
2 weeks?
Malaysia.
Oh, right.
2 or
You
3
went
weeks.
no
Yeah, I went
cardio.
back. It's not no cardio. Like the first session was fine. The second session, I went against like these two very big guys, right?
Uh,
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe at all. Like I feel like I was drowning. I feel I was drowned. Like I couldn't escape. I couldn't do anything.
Drag in the deep water.
I literally felt like that. Like sometimes, like occasionally, I do feel like that. If I don't go for training for a while, right, I feel like I'm literally drowning. I cannot breathe. Like you know how some people are scared of like very deep oceans.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
me.
like that in that moment. I feel like everything is like caving
Crumbling
in.
down like
Yeah, I feel like that. But it's just like I just need to go back and just start training again.
You're blue belt, right?
Mm.
You got
You just got
active recently, right? Like these few years.
Yeah, I got active 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
But I think I'm gonna hopefully compete twice this year. Like that's the aim, to compete
Like,
twice this.
like what's your goal in jiu-jitsu? Like you're trying to get black belt?
I don't have the goal of like getting black belt anymore. I think I just want to like. I
Just
think I
want to
just want to be able to
submit people.
not submit people. It's like the way to control people. It's quite hard. It's like if it's easy to control like a white belt, but it's not easy to control like the higher belts. Because like majority of people I train with are very high. Like they're usually quite skilled. They're very, very skilled. Compared to like I'm always the small fish in a very like what's it called? A small fish
in the pond.
Yeah, something like that. But they're all very skilled. I mean, it's good. I think it's a challenge. Like mentally, it's very hard to like put yourself into like something that's very hard. So I go because I feel like it's good if I can survive that. Like whatever happens, like because I used to train in the morning, and then after whatever happens after that, it would not be as tough as what I went through in the morning.
Yeah, correct.
So like the suffering like I get from there like prevents me from suffering anymore after like 12.
Maybe I should send my wife to jiu-jitsu. She gets mad at like simple stuff, Like, oh my god, I'm damn pissed that my mate didn't do this. I'm like, that's such a trivial stuff. Like, why are you so stressed about it?
You better
like,
not say all this stuff out here.
Yeah, like, imagine rolling with 5 gorillas in the morning. Just way more stress, eh?
I think one thing to think about when like someone is always upset about all the little things is to just be grateful. I was like that. Like I think beginning of last year, I was like anything right just pisses me off. Like, any
But
small thing right, huh?
you just
I,
you just
I
you
don't know.
just go here. Right?
No, I always have the problem of like this anger management issue that I had. But like last year was like really, really hard. Like it reached a point where like relationship was quite bad as well. And I had to see a therapist, so like to
But
talk
you got
about.
better after what taking up jiu-jitsu.
No, it was like after it was already like
It's
long
already
after jiu-jitsu. It was like a lot of stuff. That time we were moving house, like a lot of things happening. And that time I was also trying to like compete as well. There's just a lot of things going on. Then like partner not happy that I'm not home because I'm always training, and like business stuff happening, and there's a lot of stuff. But I think I'm glad I saw a therapist. Like if I didn't see a therapist, I think I would be like a lot more mentally blocked.
so you say that the therapist actually helped you out.
Mm.
So it
Like
actually
you,
worked.
it's like you come like at that moment, I really thought look at the
Maybe,
brighter side of things.
maybe I should engage and see one.
I think like all you need to do it right is just see like for 5 sessions. But
How
like
much?
here also very expensive. Here like I mean the government subsidized like half but it's still like $120 AUD.
Then for how long? 45 minutes.
1 hour, 1 hour. It's
Okay, like got
I think
better.
it's you look at it like now I'm not seeing at the moment. So like if you just I think how many sessions I went to 9 or 8 sessions. I just thought about everything my childhood trauma, like how I feel like I told you before I always feel like I'm not good enough as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
base
You don't feel like
like
you blunder your friend fruits to get
yeah,
like
yeah.
get this.
It's like that time, like I remember the time, like Form 2, that time, like I couldn't skip like Form 3. I felt like very
Defeated.
upset. Yeah, I
Okay.
feel very defeated. I mean, like now I accepted it.
What happened? Why you didn't get to skip? I thought your grades were okay.
I don't know. I guess like the teachers didn't feel my grades were good enough to skip.
Which
But if
which which subject did you struggle?
I always struggle with physics and chemistry, I
Or
think
the
that
science
was
subject?
because I always like bio, but my physics and chemistry always not that great.
Or
I don't know. I just couldn't study. I couldn't study at all. I realized like if I look back, right, I really cannot study. Everything I learned, right, is all based on memorizing. Like I cannot understand the concepts. Now, if I really like now I have so many hobbies, right? I understand concepts because I really like
you
the
like it? There's a passion
yeah,
in
I
it.
like
You're passionate about it.
like you talk to me about like a reef tank, I can talk to you about anything. Like I understand the science behind it. But if you talk to me about chemistry, like even chemistry, because like the reef tank, right, there's a lot of chemistry involved as well. But like, I understand it because like I have interest in it.
Like for
And
reef tank, you have to balance the pH water. Then you have to like what you have to grow the bacteria in the water, right? Before you can put like fishes and
yeah,
all. Is that true?
something the concept is like that. Like when you start and then after that, the rest of it is all chemistry already. It's like you need to balance the alkalinity, which is linked to pH as well. So then there's like calcium, magnesium, all the trace element. There's a lot. There's so many things, and a lot of times like you don't know what's wrong with the fish tank. It's like your tank can look super nice, right? And then suddenly, like out of nowhere, right? Because you don't know what's the coral absorbing. You don't know like what's releasing in the water. So it's like quite a crazy hobby. You have to really take care of it, or else it'll go downhill.
See, if you talk about this, right, I think our education, right, needs to be changed. Like look at our education programs, all memorizing, memorizing, memorizing.
It is
But
memorized.
yeah, instead they can like introduce this kind of hobby, like how to take care of aquarium, and then you learn from there the chemistry or something
I
like that.
think
I don't
that
know.
there's a few schools in Malaysia that are doing that. I mean, like you need both parts of it. You cannot just everything is just like a hobby kind of thing, right? But
Like
I
right,
think you need to gather interest. So
yeah, like right now, my wife is actually actively looking for kindergarten for my son. So
mm,
we look around all the international school. So one of the school, right? I actually quite liked it, but 1 year the fee is 50K, bro. For 3 years old.
You got
50K.
50K. I
50K.
feel like you look at it long term, it doesn't really matter, right?
Okay,
You
50K
look
per
you
year.
look when you're 50 years old, right? Does the 50K matter to you?
Okay lah, I can afford. I told her I can afford, but that school is in KL, so it's quite a distance from where we live lah. So the thing is, I look into their curriculums and the programs daily. It's quite interesting. Like, every day, right, they have different themes. Like, okay, Monday is under the world, sea. Then Tuesday is space. So they actually like create the different environment around like different day, different theme. They don't like 都死书 like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
So
a book,
they're trying to get them
apple,
to
board. Yeah. They use environment like active engagement to learn. Like what you said lah. You say your chemistry you couldn't understand, right?
Yeah.
But then if I talk about aquarium, all this maintaining a tank, you understand, right? You know the what nitrogen, what ammonia, like how it converts, what you need to maintain. Yeah. See, I think
It's
yeah,
the same concept, that's the worst part. It's the same concept. I understand it in a reef tank sense, but I didn't
you can
understand
understand it when it's in a book.
like, the book. I couldn't understand. But like if you talk to me now, I can understand like how this
You can
become bad.
relate like how it works, why it works. Yeah. See, I think that's the problem. So right now I'm also headache about my kid's future education. One portion is I want to bring him to our Chinese primary school where you get a discipline. But another is when I look back, right, if you tell me to go back to my primary years, right, hell no, bro.
Yeah.
It's a phobia. Right? I damn scared of primary school. All my teachers, right, carry on cane all the time.
No, I think it's quite bad. Like if you can, I don't think you should transition because Jill actually went through that transition. She was in international kindergarten, like
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they teach you like or asking questions and like
Just
asking a
keep
teacher.
on going, friend.
And then then after primary school, bam, they send her to Chinese school. And then
Wow.
every time you ask question, right, they smack her. I think like that really affected her confidence a lot.
Yeah, so there's one thing like before deciding on the kindergarten, right? Me and my wife have to really decide like the path, like the primary school.
Planning.
Yeah, I have to plan already. We can't send him to international school, then back to primary school in a Chinese government school. Cannot. I don't think it will work.
It won't work.
Yeah. If we start off with government Chinese school first, then only international school, like,
Like
then okay.
Europe.
Yeah, we go through the hardcore already. Then after that, you go to international school. Why they damn easy.
But you look at it, right? I think like the amount of primary school, like I don't ask questions because I'm always scared. Like no matter how, right, there's this mental block that like you cannot ask questions. Like that's me, that's me. Like even in like PTS, like I cannot. I feel like I cannot ask questions. I'm scared to ask because I sound stupid.
I don't think it's only you, it's everyone in Asia. Like if you go to Sunway Uni during a campus, the lecturer will ask, oh, any question, everyone just quiet, yum. But look at Westerners.
Yeah.
Just ask only,
What the question is, right? They will ask one. I think that's a very good thing. Like there's no stupid question. There's no stupid question, but we always feel like stupid.
Like we have the little voice in our head, right? Don't ask this stupid question. Hey, you know, man, everyone know, bro, you damn noob. Then you don't have to raise your head like, oh shit, I did not. Look at dumb.
But I think that's a very big problem. I think like if we can get rid of that, right? I think like a lot of students would be more confident.
Yeah, I know that's something that I'm facing right now. I have to decide. I still got how many more years? 2 more years before my kids turn 3.
It's okay.
Then it's
Good time. But I think like what you said just now, right? Like there's different teams, right? It helps with their curiosity. It really helps with curiosity.
That's what I like about it, but the school fee.
You don't think about the school fee, yeah.
From
There's
3 years old to 16, graduate at 16 years old. Total school fee, I think about 1.8 million. Not taking into inflation.
Okay.
So I always call my son, you're my Ferrari. I'm paying a Ferrari right now.
You think about it, how much money your parents spend on you as well. If you think about it, our parents spend quite a bit.
I saved them a lot for them, man, bro. My ACCA damn cheap, man.
Yeah, but like you think about it, like all they give you like for like the last 29 years of your life, right? It's definitely more than whatever you just said also.
Is it?
I think it will be.
But okay, lah, I pay back already. I work so hard for business. Here's your ROI, bro. It works out,
I
everything
don't
works
think they
out.
look at it that way.
I hope they look at it that way. There's like, oh,
I hope they don't look at it that way.
okay. Hey, what about your family business? Who's taking over? Your brother?
Oh, my brother.
How is it working so far? How many years already?
He's been inside. This is his second year. My dad said after 5 years, then he'll fully manage, I think.
So
Hopefully.
it's only your brother is in a family business, like your sister and you're working on the
Yeah,
agency.
we have our own here. Yeah.
Does your like your family support you guys? Your agency business.
I was the first one to break out. I was the one that said I don't want to work. I don't want. I told her what. I think after I graduated, I told her like, just give me 1 year to start, and I did Start. I did whatever I can to like start. So,
but did you raise capital from them?
no.
No, just
You're the one who helped me tell me to just start. The time when you came to Perth, so I just started. I do for free, and then started
I
that.
remember your first client was the Penang restaurant or something like that, right?
It's still here. It's actually very close to my house, like 3 minutes away.
I think I'm still following them on Instagram. Penang, like they grew quite a lot, right? I see the customer quite full. I look at it.
It's a lot of customer, but they sold. Yeah, the original owner went to start another restaurant, but shut down. They sold to another couple.
Right, so would you say that you help them grow their business?
I think I definitely helped quite a lot of businesses grow up. Like that's my first 2 clients. Like even the second one now is like so popular. Like they're really popular. But I mean I lost the account like 2-3 years ago. But like at that period of time,
pioneer account, like the first one to set up their marketing.
Yeah, I was the first one to set up all their marketing. But
then why did they switch?
I think it's just like the time they had a kid, and then like something happened within. He said, because I just met him recently, I think last year or beginning of this year, I met them. He said, he didn't want to leave one, but because there's a lot of like internal, their own issues and all, so then they left. I mean, at that time, like I was charging very little. I was charging 800 a month.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but it's okay. But I know I like it because he was always very loud about like how like I helped them as well. I helped grow because they had this main like dish, like the Singapore Hokkien Mee. Yeah, I helped them a lot to promote that and push it out, let everyone know that. Yeah, it became like one of the best, and they charged one of the highest price in Perth for that dish.
What was your go-to strategy for marketing that dish? Yeah, at that time, like your best strategy, like your ultimate strategy, like this one no problem, confirm work, bro.
At the time, very easy. At the time, you like go out to any group, right? You share like a dish that nobody else has, right? It's very easy to promote. Like you run an ad, it's even easier to promote. But like nowadays, right? Sorry?
You run the ad in Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook and all. That time at that period, very easy. But now, that time, my main strategy was always to find their bestseller. The bestseller, right? Then you push the bestseller because the bestseller, right, would give confidence to all the customer, to retain the customer. Because you look at the lifetime value of the customer, right? If they try your best dish first, right, the chances of them staying the second, third, fourth time, right, is a lot higher. If they try a not so good dish first, right, the chances of them coming back is very low. So that was what I was looking at. You think about it, if you try, let's say you go to a restaurant, right, you know that's their best selling dish, and you went to try their not famous dish, and then when you try it, right, it's like, oh, it's not that nice. Will you come back to try their famous dish again?
Oh yeah,
you would, but I feel like most people
wouldn't. But it depends on the dish. If it's like a char kway teow, then I will like, okay, I'll come back because you have good char kway teow. But I won't try your bee hoon.
Most people want to try the best dish first. They won't want to try the secondary dish.
Yeah.
They want a signature first, because once the signature is there, right, that's still a strategy that I always try to go for. But a lot of clients nowadays, they say, "Oh, all my food is very good." So it's like when they say that, right? I feel like it's a bit. They are very confident, but I feel like something is gonna not work out the way they think it will.
Oh.
Yeah, but nowadays it's not that hard, I guess. Like most of our clients, when you do social media, it's more for brand awareness only, compared to like sell.
Mm.
Because previously everyone is just, oh, I want to sell. Like they don't understand what marketing is. Marketing is people like remembering you when they want something as well. Like it's not, we're not doing sales for them, you know. We're not their salespeople. We're not like, oh, buy our stuff, buy our stuff, buy our stuff. We're just like every time you suddenly crave something, you think of us first. They are first of mind. That's what we want now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you started out
Anyway,
with like F&B first, but what's the second industry that you went into?
what's the second industry? I also don't remember. I tried a lot of industries. There's real estate. There's like a lot. There's
Uh,
quite a few.
so different industry definitely use different type of
Yeah.
strategy.
And now we have software, so software is very hard. Software. This is the first software company that.
Software.
Mm.
Wow. Software. How you going to market with software? To build a brand awareness, right?
It's not just brand awareness. It's like that time the original plan was to always tell people their problem because the software solves the problem, right? Most people are not aware of the problem. Most people
Mm.
like that have a problem, right? All they do is they are in their constant loop of fixing the problem the same way, doing doing it their way the whole time. So we're trying to remind them that this is the way you're doing it is actually a problem. There's a faster way and
More efficient.
efficient way to do it. So we're still trying to educate the audience. I think educating about problems is the most important thing. Because then you'll be the authority of the subject as well. You educate.
Correct.
It's the same with your tires, huh? If you
Yeah.
if you educate them why this tire is like why this tire compared to another type of tire is like better long term or short term, then they'll understand more.
Yeah, you can create a lot of content through education. So
Hmm.
you can create brand awareness, all this. Shows that you are very well skilled, I guess. The people will trust you.
Even if you're not that skilled, right? I think like you still be the authority in the space. Oh.
Yeah. I think doing video now is the most important thing in marketing instead of writing blogs and posts. I think video has more conversion, correct? Will you say so?
Yeah, video has more conversion, and especially video with a face in it.
Yeah.
Like,
People will trust you more, right? Compared to like writing a post saying like, oh, I sell tire here.
yeah. If wait, I share. Wait, can I share this?
Yeah, wait, let me try. Oh, we haven't tried using the share feature.
Wait, let me
Can
show.
you share screen? Try.
Yeah, I'm just looking for that video quickly. Where is the video? Because the video needs to load. Yeah, it's loading.
What video? It's a software video.
Yeah, not software. This is like just a restaurant.
Oh.
Can you see my screen?
Can I? Wait, hold on. Let me try. Oh, wait. Add to stage. Nice. No, this is my screen. No, this is your screen. Yeah.
Can you see my screen? You see this one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
yeah,
a video
putting
like this,
the
right, with the face in front, right, actually works a lot better. And then you go into like how they do. This one is of dry age sticker.
Oh.
Yeah.
you can see it caramelizes,
Yeah.
good amount of char all around. And from here we will rest it. Okay, so once we rest it, it's been about 15 minutes. The inside of the meat should be nice and warm. So we usually take straight off the bone,
So your
season
team
it.
actually captures
back
all
on
these
the-
videos.
But if you compare it to like something that is just no one's saying anything, right? It's quite different. like the video that I just showed you worked quite well compared to other video.
How do you define well? Like conversion
Like
or
you look at the metrics of the ad. So you see, like this one has no one speaking. You see how like no one speaking? It doesn't work as well as like someone being inside. Huh?
So the audience, you say that they are seeking more on this kind of
I think it resonate more with the people.
with face lah. So more
With face.
Any new upcoming trends?
I don't look at trends. I don't look at trends at all.
I thought you're gonna look at trends to work on it. Like
What?
TikTok, they
Like
have like a song, they just incorporate the song.
One of my staff look at the trends, and she tries to recreate all the trends. But usually, when you try to recreate a trend, right, it's already late. You're late by like a week already, I think.
Yeah, usually so.
So that's the problem with following trends. Yeah. Anyways, it's been an hour. We should.
Not bad. We can do 1 hour. It's quite easy.
It's an hour.
Yeah.
But I think we'll do another one next week. Huh?
Yeah, we can do it every until we are bored lah. But I know I'll try to play. See what we can do next. I mean, maybe we can
do live stream.
Live stream, right?
Topic.
I think so. Yeah, live stream. I think live stream is a good idea lah. Okay lah. Next week try again. Next week. All right.
You're gonna post this.
I'm gonna post it.
Right.
You're gonna post it today. All right, ciao.
Take care. Bye.